Hi folks, I'm Stephen Crowley and welcome to another watercolour demo. Play on sort of light and shadows today in this sort of mountain valley scene. We've got the light coming from the top of the valley there, sort of coming through across the fields and the water, and then sort of descending into darkness in these foreground trees and shadows. This is my latest book, Watercolour Painting Made Simple Volume 3 by myself, Stephen Crowley. 9 paintings in there for you to work your way through. Lots of step-by-step photos to guide you through each painting. So that's available on Amazon in hardback, softback and Kindle. So the colours for this one, I think I've used the whole palette on this. We've got ultramarine, lemon yellow, Payne's grey, alizarin crimson, raw sienna, burnt umber and light red. As always, 99% of it's done with a large hake, and then trusty 2 rigger brushes, a number 3 and then a tiny little brush. Right, let's get cracking with this one. So I'm going to take a bit of blue. Now there's a whole load of colours I want to mix together, try and create some sort of light effect down the centre. So I'm going to start off with a bit of ultramarine, bit of red, bit of brown in there as well, ultramarine, working as fast as I can, so I'm fully aware the paper is going to dry in a little bit. Let's just get that blue a little closer in there. I'm introducing a little bit of Payne's grey, alizarin crimson, and crimson down the bottom. Back into that ultramarine. And what I'm going to do is use a clean, damp brush and just mix some of this. Let's just have that bit cloudy, bit misty going up there. Something like that. That's also coming down the bottom. Clean the brush. Get back to a nice clean brush. Just mix that out down there like that. And what I'm going to do is start putting in the first distant hills and mountains and things. So it's a sort of light blue wash, something like that. Bit of ultramarine, and the mountains are starting somewhere way off. Way off up there. You can barely see them. But what I'm going to do is have a little bit more over there. And it's just, and as they come forward, they're just going to get just slightly stronger and stronger. So I'll introduce a little bit of red into that one. And that's something like that. And what I might do is just a hint of something. Something down there, and then just a hint of something just on this peak. Perfect. Let's get another layer in. A bit more brown, a bit more red, a bit more blue. And now we're coming in stronger and stronger, first on the left hand side. And it's the same colours over on the other side. Again, I just want to get an impression of something there. These shadows, plenty of shadows over on the left hand side and the right. Right, let's take a bit of green. Now in the valley area, there's a bit of sun coming through, so we can see some nice greens. I'll push them in, bring them up from each side. Let's clean the, oops, straight in my eye that did. I've never done that before. Let's clean the brush. Back into some light green. Push a bit up into the hills, foothills of these mountains. A bit down there, a little bit of red in there as well. Bit of blue. Let's just calm that down a little bit. Clean the brush again. Now I want to go into some blue down the base. Let me suggest a few little bits of water. I just want to get this flat against the board. So I'm good to go again. Now, I'm still not sure yet if I'm going to have to put another wash over the top of this. It depends what sort of effects I can get. Now I just want to get some more like sort of mountain craggy edges to this side, on this right hand side. So just paint over some bits I'm not keen on. And we've got loads of hedges and fields and things. These are just like distant hedges you can see way off in the distance. Just dividing the land up. On some of these, I just want to have a few little, just tiny little trees and things. Just get a little bit darker down here. So I'm trying to get the really dark tones and the light tones in one go without having to sort of dry it, wet it all and sort of go over again. So I want to get it in nice and strong if I can. I'm not keen on these, I think I need to do it this way. So lots of these darks in. When it's strong, I'm going to put a few trees in. I want to make these a little bit more subtle, I think. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to clean the brush, try and get a few lighter tones in there. So I've got quite a dry brush, clean dry brush. I'm just going to go into the lemon yellow, bit of raw sienna as well, and then just brush in pushing in some green up into these. I'm actually darkening them in on. I'm doing the wrong way. I'll just soften that off, get that nice and light. Give the impression of some lights hitting that bit of the valley floor. Get the paint off the brush. I'm wondering whether to just lighten some of this as well. Just some light is going on in that distance. Right now, back into the foreground. Now these have got to be quite dark now, just to give the impression of light. So if I put some dark trees right in this foreground, I've just mixed a bit of everything on the palette. So what I'll do, I'm just popping in the little trees there. And I'm just going to give them a little pop their trunks in as well. Just about see some of them. These foreground ones as well. There's also just little shadows coming just from these trees. Strengthen that edge there. So I'm going to strengthen that. It's like a little. What I might do is just pop just a little figure that you can hardly see. I'm just going to stick some on just a couple of little people right down. Stick a bird up there. I've had a look. Yeah, I think I'm going to just pause it at that. I think, or just call that one done. So I'm just going to stick my name in the corner. I'm going to call this one finished, I think. So let's pop a mount on and see what it looks like. So here's the finished paint in the main. So if we have a closer look at it, so I was trying to basically achieve sort of light coming through here, coming through the valley, and then casting these sort of foreground trees in shadow and darkness. Not overly keen on what I did. It's a shame I couldn't get it in just right the first time. I've tried to lighten it in tone, but it doesn't quite look right, that part. As you come through the valley, I've put some hedgerows dividing all the fields and whatnot. A few little, these are meant to be trees here, and then bits of water, some more water in there, just off the edge of this elevated section here. A couple of little figures there looking down amongst the shadows to the water below, across the valley. So as the light's coming through, you can see it's sort of catching the rocks either side. A few more here on the left hand side. We've got some shadows here on the other side of these mountains. Some quite subtle right in the distance. So I hope you enjoy that. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Keep practicing. Remember all the books, things on Amazon, paintings on eBay, more videos over on Patreon. So until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.